He looked like a king, tall, commanding, confident. When Israel saw him, they were impressed. When Samuel anointed him, oil ran down his head, a sign of divine selection. He was chosen by God. But years later, God would say 3 devastating words: I reject him. 2-second pause. How does someone go from chosen to rejected? Not in battle, not through failure, but through a decision that seems small at the time. Stay with me. To understand the fall, we must understand the rise. Israel had demanded a king. They wanted to be like other nations. God warned them, but he allowed it. Saul emerged as the obvious choice. He had presence. He had strength. And in the beginning, he had humility. But leadership tests the heart. Power reveals what pride hides. And over time, Saul began to drift. In chapter 15 of first book of Samuel, God gives Saul a command through Samuel. Clear, direct. Destroy everything belonging to the Amalekites. This wasn't sudden. The Amalekites had a long history of attacking Israel. This was delayed justice, and the command required full obedience. Not interpretation, not adjustment. Full obedience. Pause. Clarity increases responsibility. Saul won, victory was complete. But instead of finishing the instruction, he made changes. He spared King Agag. He kept the best livestock. Perhaps it looked reasonable, perhaps it seemed efficient. Perhaps it felt harmless, but obedience doesn't improve when edited. Partial obedience is disobedience in disguise. And compromise rarely announces itself loudly. It whispers, it's good enough. When Samuel arrived, Saul said something shocking: I have obeyed the Lord. But in the distance, animals could be heard. Samuel asked, what then is this bleating of sheep? Silence. Excuses followed. The people wanted it. Blame shifted. Responsibility avoided. And then Samuel spoke words that still echo. To obey is better than sacrifice. Obedience, not performance. Not appearance, obedience. God did not reject Saul because he failed once. He rejected him because his heart drifted. Pride had replaced surrender, image had replaced obedience. When Samuel turned to leave, Saul grabbed his robe, and it tore. And Samuel said, so the kingdom is torn from you. Symbolism powerful. Final, the crown did not fall that day, but it was already lost. Saul's story is not ancient history. It is a mirror. Where have we obeyed halfway? Where have we justified compromise? Where have we said, this is good enough? Because sometimes, the difference between blessing and loss is not rebellion. It is selective obedience, and selective obedience is still disobedience. If this story moved you, subscribe for more intriguing Bible stories. And what happened next changed history. You don't want to miss it.